Only in Section 4 football do we get to see a battle of champions year in and year out. Four-time defending state champion MaineEndwell can take on a two-time defending state champion Chenango Forks. ME was looking to continue their winning ways to 53 straight, and Chenango Forks was looking to end the streak. A rematch of last year's Clash of the Titans. This one out in the Forks, straight out of the Forks. Spartans leading 7-0 in the second. Kyle Balmer on the keeper, and he can have an Arnold Balmer tonight on me. Pushing his way through the Forks defense and in for his second touchdown. Spartans lead 14-0 at the half. ME keeps rolling in the third. Last year's running back LJ Watson, now the QB. His pass is picked off by the other part of the special, Michael Palmer, the INT, and no one is going to touch him. Pick six makes it 21-0 ME, but don't stick a fork in the Blue Devils. The QB option works to perfection. Here, Watson from 14 yards out on the keeper becomes the Xbox One right stick, bounces off tackles, another juke. He's in for the score, 21-7, but the Spartans get that one back. Balmer again into the end zone. That's now 6 on the season to make it 28-7. Spartans, though, not making things easy on themselves. John Serra stripped by Cody Lamond, and he's gone for the TD in the bank. You know what I'm talking about? 27 yards, and just like that, it's a 28-14 game. Then inside the 10, Watson again, 5 yards, makes it a one-possession game, and the Forks faithful is loving every minute of it. Oh, Watson! ME looking to run the clock out, but Balmer bobbles the snap, and we're headed the other way. But that drive goes nowhere. And one last chance for Forks. Tony Silvanic to Trevor Borchard, lateral to Dylan Stutter, and Drew Gallagher there to bring him down. And that does it. ME holds on for the win 28-21, but it was nerve-wracking down the stretch.
I mean, a little bit, but who wouldn't get nervous when that happens? But we came together as a team, and we pulled it out.
The hair I have left was falling out rather quickly, but I thought, like I said, our guys played well, and it was one of those things that we're going to see what they have, and they stepped up 2 drives. Actually, we stopped them on 2 drives. So, Coach Crooks obviously does a great job as well as the rest of the staff preparing them, and it paid off today.
ME travels to SV next week. Up 17, we go to Elmira, where the Express host the Binghamton Patriots, and the only train Elmira was riding was the Express one to the end zone. Anthony Almick on the play action finds Ala Sessions, and he says first impressions go a long way. 65 yards for the touchdown to go up 8-0, and the men in black loving every single minute of it. Patriots may have gotten knocked down a few times in this game, but they got up again. Eric Fortner, the rushing touchdown here, but the Patriots fall 44-43 despite 525 yards of total offense. To the battle of the 1-0 teams between Windsor and Rocco Testani Nation, aka CV. Both teams with upsets last week to the second quarter. 4th and goal. Watch it tomorrow night. Trevor Kimball rolls out, airs it to Jordan Haven in the corner of the end zone, and with his tippy toes gets the touchdown. And after a miraculous 2-point conversion, it's a 13-8 game. Now to the Warriors, and Mark Mullins comes over with a big throw on 3rd and 24 from the 1-yard line. Finds Chris Vesgard down the sideline for a completion, good for 36 yards and a first down. But on 4th and 1 from around midfield, Warriors botch the snap. Mullins loses the pigskin, falling to the grass, and Havens again there picks up the fumble. Looked to have an easy lane, but for 6, but senior Nick Pert put his team on his back. Comes up with a shoestring tackle down to the 1, and with 20 seconds left in the half, Windsor had to go to the air on 4th and goal. Kimball and Bitts keeps it himself, stops short. Nick Pert and the Warriors go crazy. That saved the game. They went on to win 13-8. To the other valley, Susquehanna taking on Norwich, and the Umbrellas were in full force in the stands. Mary Poppins, folks. This game was cruising in the 4th quarter because the Sabres went to the ground a lot. Zach Neuwasser, the Zach attack, takes it inside Purple Tornado territory, but the drive was stalled right after that. And this cutie knew there'd be a Superman-type play in this contest. Cole Reifenberg at QB sends a dart to Cameron Edwards, and number 10 was not going down. Breaks a few tackles, put on his PF Flyers, 63 yards for the score to make it 14-13 game because Norwich missed the extra point, so they're down 1. After getting a stop, SV was forced to punt. Purple Tornado caused havoc on Tim Hawley. Jameson Luke the block, the recovery. Norwich has great field position to take the lead, but the offense would be down to their last strike. Reifenberg rolls out. I thought he got sacked, airs it to Keyshawn Veal, and he had the wrong type of poultry of the day. Incomplete pass. All SV had to do is kneel in victory formation, and they go on to win 14-13.
a great win. I mean, last year Norwich kicked us out, and then losing our first game this year to Windsor just, made us mad. And our first home game, you always got to win it for our fans and everyone, so it felt great.
Last week in overtime just kind of reminded us of last year's overtime. In Norwich, the last few years, we've had a lot of overtime battles with them. And thankfully today we brought it for 4 quarters. The kids banded together, had a great, intense week of practice, and hopefully we can keep it going into next weekend.
SV takes on the beast that is ME next week. And folks, they said they're tired about hearing about ME. Should be a fun one in the Valley. To another Valley. It's been the theme. It's like Little House on the Prairie for Newark Valley on a short week hosting SVE Panthers second half. Cardinals spread their wings and fly to the end zone. Justin shuts the door on the Panthers defense, takes it to pay dirt to go up 49-0, and it's only the third quarter. SVE does get on the board a few minutes later. Anthony Chusano, the screen pass to Nick Klimoski, and this was like a lean cuisine, digging all the way into the end zone for the score, but Newark Valley gets the W, 54-8.
I feel pretty good. Team blocked well, and it's just good.
We started off a little bit slow. Spencer came out with a pretty good game plan and moved the chains there a little bit early on us. Then our boys stepped up, continued to play good Newark Valley football.
Battle of the Valleys for Week 3. Newark hosts Chenango for Warriors and Cardinals in Tioga County. Let's get some sting in this show and go Harpersville hosting Whitney Point. First quarter, and Tyler King, that dude's been hungry for touchdowns. Orders a number 7, a Josh Wilson combo. Finds some space, then despite the horse collar dives in front of me for 6. Harpersville led 7-0. Whitney Point, though, hanging in tough early with some defense. There are actually no numbers on the pamphlet, so I'm picking right here. Zach Kelsey with the sack and the stop on 4th down. And last year's QB Devin Dean was watching his Hornets play, and I know he must have wanted to strap on that helmet and head into the game because it was raining points in the second quarter. Tyler Burger King on the play action finds Madison Hoover in the flat, and like the vacuum cleaner, cleans the path in his way for 6. Harpersville goes on to win this one 41-0. The Eagles have been shut out for 2 straight weeks. Remember, you can see more high school football action on 4th and Goal tomorrow on Fox 40 after the news, but then again Monday on our sister station My 8 at 10:30.